Plaintiff Mary Darden says the defendant is her granddaughter, and although she loves her, Mary claims her priorities are out of whack. Mary's suing because she loaned the defendant money for her car and childcare, but she has yet to be repaid. Defendant Jaji Darden says Mary was a good grandmother and tried to keep her on the right track, but she had a lot of rules. Jaji says she now makes her own children live by those rules, but she denies owing Mary because grandparents don't loan money.
Start with you.
Judge Mathis. That's my beautiful granddaughter, as you can see. She's very smart mouth too. Okay.
Tell her be careful in here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This child, she has champagne taste with a Boone's Farm pocket. And
I don't even know what Boone's Farm is.
that's a cheap wine.
That's the old cheap wine. That's the first wine I started out on. Go ahead.
Can I give you a little background
That's
on
what
our
I'm looking for,
relationship
other than
is?
she's ghetto fabulous so far.
Yeah, she
That's
is.
what you're
She's
telling
ghetto
me.
fabulous. That's what she is. First of all, as you can see, she's very lovely, and I love her with all my heart, you know. But she don't have her priorities right, you know. If I tell her to go right, she's definitely gonna go left, you know. And when she was 14, I'll give you an example. When she was 14, she came to live with me, and you know, I do not like gory movies. I don't like demonistic movies. I don't like any of those type of movies. And I told her, I said, okay, Jaji, I said, we're not having none of that in here. You know, you can't watch these kind of movies here because I don't allow them in my house. So she goes and she gets her 2 movies and she's sitting up there watching them. I come home and all this blood and gory and on television.
I was a teenager.
On television. She's watching this and I'm going like, what are you doing? I'm watching the movie. Not in my house, you ain't. You know, I already done told you, you know, you can't do this. So anyway, that's one of the
She started
things.
rebelling at 14. Seems like she came out all right. She finished school and everything.
She did that. She did that. And
when you say misplaced priorities,
misplaced
she spends her
priorities.
money on the things that she can't afford and begs for what she needs.
You got it. You got
That is
it.
not true.
Let me hear from you.
That is not true. Okay, so with the background, she is correct. I came to live with her when I was 14. I actually came to live with my father, and my dad lived with her. So
He brought his daughter to my house.
So in turn, I'm living underneath my grandma's roof. You know, she has her own rules, and her and my father they have 2 totally different set of rules. You know, with my grandma's religion, you know, she doesn't like gory movies and things like that. With my dad, you know, he's a player. You know, he's real laid back, real chill. He doesn't have too many rules. As with grandma, she got all the rules. You know, so it's like, she didn't want me to follow in her footsteps, but then again, she didn't want me to follow in my dad's footsteps, you know, with being a player, pimp.
What was
you know,
wrong with your footsteps?
There was nothing wrong with my
just as far as being a teenager, you know, she did get pregnant at a young age. Okay. She didn't want me to get pregnant at a young age, which is understandable, you know. But I mean, it's just certain things. I mean, I was a teenager. You know, there were certain situations where she would put me on phone restriction, and back then we had like a 200-foot phone cord, so I had to like pull the phone cord down the hallway and pray that it doesn't fall off the hook and she hears the. But as long as I heard her snoring, I was good.
Exactly.
I was good.
As a matter of fact, she recorded me snoring.
Oh yeah, I still got that. But I mean, overall, she was a good grandmother. You know, I didn't get pregnant at a young age, as like 14, 15, finished school, you know, and a lot of her rules stuck with me. I don't allow gory movies in my house because of her, you know, so a lot of her stipulations and rules now I understand because I use them on my kids, you know,
Okay,
so.
Good.
But we're here.
All right, let me hear from you about the loan you're suing her for.
Okay, first of all, she moved out after she finished high school and did, you know, what she was supposed to do. Then
what was that? She went to school or trade school or
she
college?
She went to school. She went to a trade school, and you know, she was doing. I was kind of proud of her because she was doing the things that.
Kinda. You was really proud of me.
Okay, I was really proud of you then. So anyway.
So you'll be more proud if you get your money.
If she paid me my money, I'd be more
proud of her.
But anyway, the thing of it is that she did fall on kind of hard times. So when she came back and said, Grandma, you know, I'm financially strapped and, you know, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And my car is behind in payments. I owe a couple of months payments on my car. You know, I need to put the baby in and she had the beautifulest little boy. So anyway, she said, I need to put him in daycare so I can go back to school and stuff like that. You know, she said, but I don't have no money. So I said, well, you know what? I said, I will help you. I will help you. I'll help you get back on your feet. But it's a loan. You know, when you get back up on your feet, pay me my money, you know?
Grandparents don't loan money.
That's what kids think.
No, you're my grandmother.
I'm your grandmother and I love you to death, but I want you to pay me my money. But anyway, Judge.
Daddy's loan money and mother's loan money. I loan money to my kids, they have to pay me back.
So anyway, to finish this out, to make a
How much was the total amount? $1,425? And was that one loan or a series of loans?
No, this was one loan. It was on my credit card, and the loan amount totaled out to be $1,425.
And she was to pay you when she got on her feet.
That's correct.
All right, young lady.
I need somebody to give me a chair because I'm still not on my feet.
How long ago was this?
Okay.
This was quite a few years ago, 2007. So she don't live in California anymore. She moved to Arizona. But during this time, all the time, you know, just to make sure that she knew that, you know, she still owed me this money. And, you know, periodically I'd say, hey, Jaji, you know, about that loan.
When's the last time she affirmed that?
She was going to pay me? She promised she was going to pay me something in April.
All right. Young lady?
I never agreed to pay her anything. This is what happened. So once I moved out, and, you know, I got into a relationship, got pregnant, you know, I was going through a financial hardship, and I explained to my grandmother, you know, I need help with, you know, some bills or whatever the case may be. So when I moved with my grandmother, she came to me and she said, look, I got this credit card. They sent me some checks. You know, I understand you need help with daycare. I understand you need help with your car, whatever. She wrote the checks, and at that point, I thought that that's what it was. Like, I never said, I'm gonna pay you back. It was never an agreement, like nothing like that. I thought it was, like, because when we go to Sizzler and I pay for her senior citizen meals, I don't ask for a bill. I don't tell her to pay me back.
Okay, so let's establish this. One, you've been getting child support from the father since 6 months after you had the child, haven't paid grandma back. Two, you even suggest that if you have to pay her back $1,400 that she gave up, she should have to pay you for a meal at a senior citizens discount. What other characteristic do you want to tell us so that your friends can look at you and say, I didn't know she was like that?
No,
we thought she was a nice young lady.
I am. I just feel like when my grandmother had grandkids, you know, she signed the Declaration of Grandmothership. And in that, you know what I'm saying? Like if you.
No, I don't know what you're saying.
If your grandkids come to you, they need help. You help them. You know, you don't bring them to Judge Mathis.
If they break the contract, if they agreed to pay and don't. When's the last time she asked you to repay this loan?
Every time I come to visit her.
All right, and what do you say? Last time.
I don't have it.
Oh, okay. You didn't say I don't owe you.
No, I said I don't have it.
Okay, I said you owe her. Judgment for the plaintiff, $1,425. Have a good day.
Thank you. Lovely young lady right here is, I love her to death, you know?
I mean, this is always gonna be my grandmother, so at the end of the day, she won. I gotta give her this money, so it's whatever.